Hello friends, I am back again with hashtag #SuccessSauce and hashtag Win Obstinacy 8.6. That means chapter 8, part 6. Here I am dealing with a situation where first part is dealing with impossible. That means try to succeed in totally unknown area. Second part is to face threat of life. Third part is how to convert bad element into good element in the society. The situation was in 1973 when I was working at Chandigarh in an English firm, and they had gone and set up head office there only to avoid political pressure and political labor trouble. But unfortunately, the political labor trouble started at Chandigarh also, and then we had to face it. It so happened that the workers had gone on strike, and after few negotiations, the management found it is futile, and management had gone for lockout. And during that time, the strikers were occupying the out gate of the company, and all of us were going in and coming out of the in gate. It so happened on a particular day at 8 a.m. in the morning, the general manager of the factory was hit by iron rod by 4 employees, and luckily for him, although the aim was to hit his head and kill him, but fortunately for him it fell on his leg and his right thigh broken immediately. He was moved to hospital soon enough, and the information had gone to managing director, who was an Englishman from Navy, very courageous man. And immediately he left from home for the factory, and instead of driver, he drove himself the car, and he wanted to push through the second gate blocked by the employees, and they attacked him with again iron rod. Fortunately, his driver saved him, whose thumb got broken and his head was saved. So then the inquiry was set who had conspired to cause this strike, and soon MD found that it was the personal officer Sinha who was responsible, and Sinha was sacked. Thereafter, I suddenly came to know that I have been made the inquiry officer of the case where 4sardars were involved, and I was to investigate and report to the inquiry officer, who was the sitting Supreme Court judge, retired Supreme Court judge, and he was the inquiry officer, and inquiry was being held at our security office, and they had said that they were not present in the factory. They had gone to a doctor. Doctor was treating him, and the judge asked me, "You have to make your own statement." I said, "Sir, this is what happened." He said, "No, no verbal statement. I want written statement from you. And I have no proof, no witness. My star witness is the personal officer who has been sacked, and he will not come as witness for me." Therefore, I was wondering what to do, and I done some innovation. I was sitting on a bench. All of a sudden, I acted as if I am having tremendous stomachache, and I told, "Sir, I am having unbearable stomachache. Can I lie down?" The judge was really perturbed. "What happened? What happened? Please lie down. Send somebody for the factory dispensary to get some painkiller tablets and all that." And then after a while, I told the judge, "Sir, nothing has happened. I was acting." How do we know that these 4 employees were not acting in front of the doctor? He said, "That's true." The judge said, "That's true." And I said, "Sir, you kindly note that all their submissions are that the employees were having stomachache and all pains inside, not visible outside." He said, "That's true." I said, "Sir, can we call the doctor?" The doctor was called. I was sort of taking him into other area other than the inquiry. I told him, "Where do you stay?" He said, "Sector 35. I said, "When do you start for your chamber?" He said, 7:40. I said, "If it is 7:40 from Sector 35, you will take minimum 20 minutes to reach your chamber." He said, "Yes." I said, I have noticed that you do not have any assistant. Therefore, you open your chamber yourself, then put on the light and fan and sit down comfortably, and you start looking for patients." He said, "Yes." And then kindly tell me, if you start at 7:40 as you said, and if it takes 20 minutes to reach your chamber, that means 8 o'clock. And then after you open, settle down, it is 8:05. And thereafter, you would start seeing your patients. Here the timings are every 1 minute you have seen a patient from 8:02. Is that possible, sir? First thing, you will start at 8:05, and you at least will take 5 minutes to see a patient. Therefore, you cannot see a patient in 1 minute's time. Both are suspect. This may kindly be noted. The judge noted it down, and thereafter the doctor was so puzzled, he could not answer any question, and like that many witnesses were produced, and I could make it to the judge that they are all false witnesses. Thereafter, after 7-8 days, the result came up, and the inquiry officer, that means the judge, had pronounced all the 4 Sardars guilty, and they were sacked. And that day evening, I was going back home after office hours, and thereafter I saw I was going to my friend's house because my family was not there at the station, and I had gone there late. Possibly I had gone for a haircut or something, and I could find my friend's wife was very disturbed, and he said 4 sardars came in a drunken condition, and they were saying they will kill you. So please do not go to your house. I said, yes, I will go. I immediately gone to the Subordinate police. I said that if I am dead tomorrow, please take down my dying statement. He said, no, I'll protect you. I said, no, I am going to my residence. I reached my residence quickly in a scooter, and I found all 4 sardars were standing there. They lifted up iron rods to kill me. I said, wait, let me park the scooter. So they were dumbfounded to see my courage. I parked the scooter. Then I told them that Sardars are courageous people. So why 4 people will fight with me? Fight one by one. They agreed. One came in front of me. I said, you are not coward. Either you fight empty-handed or give me a rod. Let us fight. Let one of us die. There's no problem. So they were slightly nonplussed. I took advantage of that. I said, let's fight after some time. Let's have a cup of tea, come downstairs, and then fight. They were absolutely thunderstruck. They said, sir, we came to kill you. We could not kill you. We are going. Will you find a job for us? I said, okay, I'll find a job for you. I'll try to find a job for you. But it will be any job. Sweeper's job, gardener's job. But you will not do any such thing. You have to promise. They promised. And after some time, I could arrange 2 of them some job, and gardener's job, sweeper's job, etc. And they were great friends. 2 were earning and sharing with other 2 who were unemployed then. After about a month, they again came to my house and they said, sir, you have changed us. Now we have become good citizens only because of you. We thank you so much. So therefore, friends, threat can be faced, and you can change bad element into good element.